Ready to go now. Here's Matt Chapman.
For San Francisco, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And a foul ball. First pitch misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
2-2.
One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. Here's Elliot Ramos. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
That was straight queso right there.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Back here in Nationals Park. Now it's the shortstop, Marcus Semien. Martinez back to work. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Low steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So up next, Max Clark. He's 0 for 1. And that's ripped into left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. One down. Gunnar Henderson digs in now. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Hit in the air, left field. Schneider snags it for the 2nd out. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That's inside.
And that one is inside. The shortstop
2-2.
takes the ball. And that one missing low.
Count is full.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Fires over to Guerrero. Inning over. And there's a foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him swinging on the curveball. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Jimenez throw to first. So bases all loaded up. Simeon will hit next. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're only swing.
And that one in the air, center field. Sosa in position. Makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 10-7. Bases loaded, nobody out. And the batter now, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1. Webb back to work. Line to right, base hit. One runs in, fires to the plate. Tag, save. They trail by 1. It's 3-2.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Yeehaw! 0-1. Hut! 0-1. Hut! 3. Yeehaw!
Seven out to go.
Yeah! No balls, 1 strike. Hut! 2. One and 2. He's up.
The right fielder, number 13, Matt Clark.
Here, work. That's inside. Ball. Hit three. Hoo-yah. 0-1. Up.
Just 2 outs left.
Hey! No balls, 2 strikes.
Only 1 out remaining. The left fielder, number 24, Jason John Bigdown.
Hee-haw! It's 0-1.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Hoo-yah! 0-1. Hit! 0-2. Hee-haw!
Now back, the designated hitter, Yohei Ohtani.
Hee-haw! 0-1.
We're back.
Ball high. Oh yeah. 1-1. Outside ball. Yeah.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
That's the ball. 1-0. Here. Hit. 1-2.
The left fielder, number 24, Miguel.
On the tag, you're out. Zero balls, 1 strike. No balls, 1 strike. Up. Yeehaw! It's 0-1. Ha! 0-1. Ball. Hey! Ball. Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike. Here. 1-2. Got it. That's an out. Hey! 0-1. Hey! 0-2. Strike 2. 0-2. D-Ray! Hee-haw! 0-1.
Back now at Progressive Field. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And a swing and a miss there.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That is strike two. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And here is Jason Dominguez. He's 0 for 1. Left field, Churio sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to him, Pudge Rodriguez. Swings through that.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. First and second, no outs. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. That one catches the corner for a strike. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
That just misses. 2-2. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Throws to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That catches the corner.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there. Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Outside. Now 1-2. On the ground. And Witt is out. So 2 down now. And here is Jack Caglione. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
Now batting second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Oh, yeah. 0 balls, 1 strike. Hit! 0-2. That's a ball. Hey! 1-1. Hey! Oh. He's out. One. 0-1. Hoo-yah! 0-1. One and one. Here. 1 and 2's the count. 2-2. Right. 1. Hey! 0-2. Ha! Hut 1. No balls, 1 strike. Outside, ball. Hit! 1-2's the count. Hee-ha!
Now back, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Hey! No balls, 2 strikes. Root! Here! He's up.
Just 2 outs left.
1 ball, no strikes. Hee-ha! 1 ball, 1 strike. Ah! 1 ball, 2 strikes. No, that's out. Hee-ha!
They've got some work to do.
All right, ready to go here. Now, here is Matt Chapman. There's a strike up high, and we are underway. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hines sizing this one up, corrals it, and a quick out, number one. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit.
The center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Up and
That's
in, and it's 2-2. Mentioned
2-2.
Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. That one to first, and that's just foul. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him. Here's Elliot Ramos. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. New inning getting started. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. Burns back to work. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Up the middle. On the run. Sends it over to first. In time. Got him. Willie Adames stands in. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And he blows that one by him at 100.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Next pitch is outside. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
One and one. Hit! 1 ball, 2 strikes. He beat it. Hee-haw! 0 balls, 1 strike. Ha! Hee-haw! Oh! Oh! He's out. He's out. All right. 0-2. One and 0. Hey! Ha! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ao.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Seaman.
Keep going.
Third baseman, number 7, Richard Moore.
He's safe. Hee-haw! 0-1. Ah! 0-2. Time 3!
Coop.
Pass it out. Up. That's a ball. Up.
Yao teammate cheat code.
My team is group. I didn't even get nobody. We use a cheat code. Far from it.
So the tying run in scoring position now. And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. And it's caught for the out. Justin Morneau, the next twin up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Clips the corner, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Inside, just missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Just missing there. The count now 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. So the tying run at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Righty delivers. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Just misses there. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Man at second. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. And a swing and a miss.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 2. Got him. 1 out. Jim Edmonds, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1. That's out.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
There's a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
He makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. And it hits the fence. Around second now as they still don't have it. Passes third. He wants it all. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.
And that's second baseman, Jose Altuve. Oh, that's all. And they have just one run left to score. Let's do this.
Hup.
9 outs remaining, and they have just one run left to score. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. 0-1. Hee-haw. 0-2. 1-2. No, that's inside. High 3.
Outs left, and they have just one run left to score. You're up, folks.
Ah! 0-1. Up.
7 outs to go, and they have just one run left to score. Let's do this.
Hee-haw. 0-1. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball. Ha! 1-1. It's 0-1. Hey! 0-2. Run!
And they have just one run left to score. Let's do this.
Here! 0 balls, 1 strike. Wood. 0-1. Ah! No balls, 2 strikes. Hey! He's out.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Johnson back to work.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. So digging in, Jason Dominguez. A switch hitter batting right. And it's fouled off. Tying run in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Ground ball left side. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first.
Fresh perks. Get your fresh perks here. See you later, kid.
And we're back. Bottom of the 9th. Now the third baseman, Brooks Robinson. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0. Just missed.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
The count is full.
1-run game, bottom 9. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And into the box for Baltimore, Cal Ripken Jr. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Altuve slings to first, and the Orioles down to their final out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. There's the strike.
0-1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
One strike away.
Ball, that's in.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And that one is in the dirt. Now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. One down. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to.
Double play ball to second. Glove flip for 1. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning ending. And there's a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. The relay throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Lady Luck is definitely in your corner.
Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Lions taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. Jose Altuve up to hit here. This to center field. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And strike two.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Here is Aaron Judge. Nobody on his team is a better batting average than he does, Siggy. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Pete Alonso. Out front, rip foul. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Adios, pelota. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 2-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Paul Sewald comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Next to hit, Jason Dominguez.
Nope.
And that misses. And that's ball one. Fouled off left side.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
1 ball.
Try to go
2
again
strikes.
with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one ripped. Kwan moving back. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Pudge Rodriguez
0-1.
now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. In the dirt.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning. Bottom of the first. So in now for Cleveland, Lane Thomas. There's a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Stephen Kwan digs in now. Ball 1 low.
Counts 1-0.
Center field. Judge is under it. Makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Jose Ramirez. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Check swing, called strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Two down, nobody on. And now
Ball,
1
catch
and
inside.
2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now pitching for
Trevor
the
Stephan
Guardians,
takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Marcus Semien, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for
0-1 is the
strike
count.
1.
That's a ball.
Now Marcus, a career high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. On the ground to third, Ramirez gets it to first. One up, one down. Max Clark getting ready to hit. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wastes no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Christian Moore now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Good feed, that's one. Double play. What a twin. Bottom of the second. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana.
now pitching. Jeff Hoffman.
Right down to shoot, and that's strike 1. The pitch. No, with the shift on, hits right into it. Toss to Alonso. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
1 out, base is empty.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one to first. He'll do it himself.
Got him.
He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Pitching for the Guardians.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Andrew Walters.
Andrew
Altuve in the box
Outside.
now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Next offering is in for a strike. Out to short. Throw on to Santana. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Walters, the tall righty, 220 pounds, and he was a third-round pick in 2023. That's a laser base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Judge comes up empty there. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. 2 away down. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game. That one at 95 missed up top. Ball one. That to right. Noel sizes this one up and makes the grab. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. And the batter now, Kyle Manzardo. Hoffman back to work. Fastball is outside. Next offering is in for a strike. Towards first, Alonso. And he handles it himself for the out. At the plate, Daniel Schneemann.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now pitching, Devin Williams.
And it's fouled away. Williams ready to fire now. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the Guardians with 1 out left. Brian Rocchio stands in now and watches strike one. They're down to their final strike.
Ooh, Baez.
0-2 is the count.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
This could end it. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Bare hands it. Tough play. And what a play. Ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump ahead and a great job by the pitching staff to shut them out.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
Hey, another notch in the old belt.
Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. This is Diamond Quest Baseball. One wrong step,
and it's all gone.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And this one is off and running. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
1-2 is the count.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there are 2 outs. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Inside corner, that's a strike. 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 strikes.
2 outs. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Kumar Rocker. How about a scouting report on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
0-2.
In the air to left center, Simeon on the move, hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Reese Hines.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Hard hit left side, whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
There's the strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2.
2 outs, base is empty. Strike 3 on the foul tip. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Tony Santillan.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. A dive, he's got it. And that's a great play for the out. Now the catcher up to hit, Pudge Rodriguez. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And he chases a high fastball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. Now it's Marcus Semien. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Semien on the way to third, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Christian Moore in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And it finds its way through for a hit. Scrambles back to second safely. A run comes in on the play.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ohtani, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
On the inside corner for a strike.
1 ball, 1
Moore
strike.
on second. Altuve on at first with 2 down. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And he's back here at Great American Ballpark. And now the DH, Tyler Stevenson. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. And a slider in the outside corner for a strike. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. He can't get there. It's a base hit.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Grounder might be 2. 1 at second.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out, keep the run out of scoring position.
Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter, Gavin Lux. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one misses.
Ball.
And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
And downstairs.
No,
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That's outside. And the count is 3-1.
3-1.
2 on, 2 outs.
Full count.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Misplay doesn't cost him. So coming into the game now on defense, Santiago Espinal. He's the new third baseman. It's Aaron Judge now. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
2-2.
That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Pete Alonso. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away. And when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away. And that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now a chance for Jason Dominguez. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
Ball 1 there.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Two down, nobody on.
No, that's out.
That one misses, and now it's 3-2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk.
Scott Barlow taking over on the mound.
Scott Barlow.
Rodriguez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
No balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first, and that is in now for the Reds, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Williams measures 6 feet 2 inches, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. Swing and a foul out of play. And a swing and a miss.
1 and 2's the count.
And down on strikes he goes, and 1 away. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Check swing, called strike. 0-2. Stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The Reds now down to their final out. Now the number 2 hitter, Reese Hines, grounded out his first time. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. And the 0-1. Hit to right, and that should do it. It falls in, and that's a base hit. Now around second, going for third. The relay, he's in there.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
De La Cruz at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swings through that one.
These fans, they are
1-1.
ready to cheer about something.
That's off the inside corner. Now 2 balls and a strike. This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. And they tie it up. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Tyler Stevenson will hit next. Fouled off down the right side. Trying to send this to extra innings. And takes low for ball 1. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And now it's even up. And that's down and away.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Altuve. He's there. He's got it. And start of the 4th. Here is Marcus Semien. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Swings through that.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him, 1 away on the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is. Max Clark now at the plate.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Just
missed. That's a ball.
With the go-ahead run standing at second, and here in extra innings. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2 is the count.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-2. Fastball is outside. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second here in extra innings. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field, and he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Tap foul at the plate. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl. And fouled off. That's down and in.
1-1.
Line drive. Base hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. Here's Jose Trevino. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch, and it just misses. There's a swing and a miss.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get
in the air out to center. Base hit, that'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Reds walk it off. A 3-2. Ready to go? Here's Mike Tauchman. That's towards center. Judge has it sized up. One away. And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That's a strike. 0-1. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And that's a base hit, and that extends the inning. Andrew Vaughn now.
Andrew Vaughn.
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Strike two.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins in this situation.
That's strike three. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 0-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Up the middle. In time to Vaughn. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. One out, base is empty. The changeup missing. And the count 1-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that squirts through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ball one.
That misses, and that's ball one.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. And the runner holds. Nick Kurtz, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Top of the second. Here's Josh Rojas. Yamamoto back to work. Into center. And it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And here is Sosa to the plate. Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. In the air, left side, Dominguez. And that is a big first out. Colson Montgomery. Digs in now.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1. Fastball 2.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the second. And strike 2.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Corey Lee in the box now. Takes strike 1. Comes up empty. Second inning here. No score. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 runs in. The second run scores. It's 2-zip.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Just misses with that one. Misses. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Stepping in, Michael A. Taylor. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That's a ball.
Next offering upstairs. Some heat there at 90. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. And ball 1. Dominguez goes 5 feet 9 inches, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swinging a drive deep right field. Ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. So up next, Pudge Rodriguez. First pitch misses. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it's just foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here is Marcus Semien. 0-1 now. Popped in the air, left field, and Benintendi able to make the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Max Clark in the box now. No balls and a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
There's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
That smash towards center. And he makes the catch. And top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the DH, Luis Robert Jr. That's in there. That's strike 1. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. That one outside. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Andrew Vaughn. And that's in the dirt. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Rojas takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. One check swing, appeal down to 3rd. Nope, he held back. Fouls one off. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Dominguez hauls it in to end the bottom of the inning. And here is Christian Moore. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Late with the swing there.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's off the mark. Now 1-2. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Swing and a ball popped up. Sosa under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Altuve.
Fought off foul. Missed with a changeup. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Here comes Aaron Judge. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a pop-up. Vaughn. He's got it. That is the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Dominguez makes the catch, and there's one gone. Benintendi to the plate. Fly to left his first time. Just missed.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Check swing, and he went.
I got 1 ball, 1
strike. There's a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Just off the inside edge. And they'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that one lifted in the air, center field. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Colson Montgomery. And that's in for a strike. And the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs. Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. Dominguez makes the grab on the run. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. That's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one missing inside.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Nice grab. Gathers and throws. Got him. Nice play. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. This one smoked. Could be trouble. And that one's going to get into the corner. Around first, heading for two. And that's a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now it's going to be Pudge Rodriguez. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
Squirts away a little bit.
0-2 is the count.
So man into scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Marcus Semien will hit next. Fly to left his first time.
Marcus Semien.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there.
No ball,
and the count is 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering popped in the air, right field. It's going to fall for a hit. Here's the throw to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the fifth, and now Corey Lee. Yamamoto back to work. Right through there for a strike. Lee, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. And that's in for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
That's out to center field. Judge is there. Makes the catch for the out. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Mike Tauchman. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Out. Two away now after the drop third strike. Michael A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox. Just missed. On the corner for a strike. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And delivers outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Down on strikes, looking for the second. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Max Clark. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Two-0.
That's ball 3.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses.
No, ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Moore
Ball
up to bat
outside.
next. Lays off for a ball. Hit hard on the ground to short. Feeds to second. Out there. A sensational double play. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Chop to third. Rojas whips it to first, and they get out. Chop 6, and now it's Luis Robert. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew Vaughn, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Josh Rojas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Throws across the diamond. That's the second out. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa, 1 for 2. On the corner for a strike, 0-1. Foul ball. And that's in the dirt. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one back there. Go away! And they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1. Aaron Judge at the plate. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Kurtz lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-1.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Hit in the air, center field. Taylor gets under it. And there's two away. So digging in, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off.
Nope. Outside.
Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first.
He's out.
And it's in time. We go to the top of the seventh. Here's the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. Just missed.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flatten out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Dominguez pulls that one down, and there's one down. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss, strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Hit in the air out to center field. Judge right there to make the grab. Out number 2. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Judge makes the play, and that's the third. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Prelander Berroa.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different. So
Boots it. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marcus Semien. Fly ball to right. Tauchman drifts towards it. And out number 1 on the grab. Now it's the right fielder, Max Clark. Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. So impressive that he was able to fight off that fastball up and in like that. I mean, he really let it get deep on him as well. That's great bat control.
Now here is Christian Moore. And a swing and a miss.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And it's even up.
Outside.
Just missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 2. Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
So the tying run at second. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Now pitching. Hammer. Scott.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Scott, in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. Michael A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Ball, that
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Strike one.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative,
Outside,
but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 down, bases empty. Next is the designated hitter, Luis Robert Jr. And that is out of play. Next pitch is outside. In the air, out towards right center. Judge really on his horse for this one. But it's the right fielder that gets there. So they bring on the veteran, Cam Boozer.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ohtani stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And that's fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Right through there for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one missed.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a ball line to center. And that's a base hit. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And it gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are 2 gone. And now the catcher comes up to him. Pudge Rodriguez. Late swing. Fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
1 strike.
Way outside. And that is ball 1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And a swing and a miss. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And 1-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
So up next, Lenny Sosa. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Vaughn over at second, 1 down. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Makes the grab for the second out. Andrew Benintendi steps up, 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Penn Murphy.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Simeon stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tachman makes the grab, and there's 1 down. He's 2 outs away. And now it's going to be Max Clark. And first offering is fouled off. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. In the air, right field. Tachman snags it on the run. Here's the third baseman, Christian Moore.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is outside. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. On the ground, and this should do it. Sosa. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox claim the win here behind. Okay, all set to go. Leading off, Jose Altuve. Outside.
out.
And we're underway here this afternoon. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's carrying. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Nimmo quickly gets it back in. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the number 2 hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Called strike right there. Runner at second, nobody out. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Man at second. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He boots it. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Nimmo makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind.
So Minter will take over.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
This to third, Vientos. Throw to first in time. Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that is that. Here's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. That misses off the outside edge.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Out there to center, Simeon try to get to it. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And now it's Jose Siri.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now. Juan Soto now. That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Daniel Nunez on a pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Pudge Rodriguez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
It gets down, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. There's a swing and a drive. Taylor hustling after it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out. So digging in, Max Clark. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. On the ground, right side. Acuna tosses to first. 2 away. Christian Moore now at the plate. That's down and in. A slider missed. Late swing fouled off. Ripped to right.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pitcher's away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ripped to third. And that is the inning. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. That one's in there, and that is strike one.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now it's Mark Vientos. Slice to right, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Reaching down and makes the grab. Pete Alonso now, always a power threat. The polar bear hit his 200th career home run last season.
Yeah, and that home run came right here at Citi Field. He's the 4th fastest player in baseball history to reach 200 homers.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Reed Garrett.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
That's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Hurts in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. This one high in the air to left center. Series sizing it up. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. Fly to center his first time. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in this.
Swing and a base hit. Shohei to the plate and scores. And they're up by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Ryan Stanek.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Judge at third. Dominguez over at second with 1 down. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 4. Now it's Marcus Semien. Grounded out his first time up. Base hit, left center field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Digging in, Max Clark. And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Nimmo makes the catch. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Devin Williams.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Out of here. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering upstairs. Runner at first with no outs here.
Ball, that's low.
This one in the dirt. Next offering in there for a strike. And a full count now. Caught him looking for the K. Luis Angel Acuna, the next to hit. Flied out his first time. And a big swing and a miss. Nimmo stands at first with 1 out. Here goes the runner. Pitch is high. No throw, safe at second. Base knock right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. And now Jose Siri struck out swinging his first time. In for a strike. 0-1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Base hit and a run comes in. Throw into third. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the...
Here's Juan Soto. Just missed.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And another ball. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2. In there. Got him looking for the K. And they're down to their last out. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball.
Second and third. 2 down.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
They were ready early.